Hey, hello. It's me, Tezur0, and this is my first run this ESA. So we're gonna be running Series M HD. First encounter. It's an interesting run. We're gonna be running on normal difficulty. So timer starts not when I select the difficulty, but when basically when I hit the continue after the loading. So timer starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So there's a lot of things that kind of go on in this. So we're running on normal, which means that we have limited amount of health, not 200 by hunt, but normal 100. Also, there are a few things such as our health doesn't regenerate as it does on Tourist, but we also can do rocket jumps, and that's gonna be kind of a big part to this run. Also, you can see I'm always like jumping and humping the side buttons. That's annoyingly enough the fastest way of moving. It doesn't save all that much time, but it does accumulate throughout the entire run. It like adds up to maybe a half a minute over the entire thing. Alright, let me quick save in case I missed this idiot here. So here, this is kind of, oh, this is a bit too early. Okay, you better follow me clear. I guess he is following. Okay, good. I don't want to get hit though. Okay. I hear kamikaze. That sound I'm not enjoying. Okay, that's good. Okay, crisis averted there. So we use that clear spawn to get over the wall and keep waiting for like a boulder or something. We'll get into this room, which is full of frogs, so we pick up a secret Tommy gun. Okay, perfectly. When I got to the door, I actually cleaned enough frogs to get the door open. So here will be a Gnar, which I'm not gonna kill her. That'll spawn a whole bunch of enemies. So the important part of normal, unlike Tourist, where you just can run over everything, and if somebody is in your way, you can just kill them. Here you can kind of have to dodge enemies and know your limits. I also have to manage my HP, so that obviously makes it a bit harder. We're cutting one glitch from this run, which is donation. Hello, get out. Which is a donation incentive, because we literally cannot use it without regenerating HP, which is a Harpy flight. But we're gonna use Gnar flight a bit later, and we're gonna be using rocket jumps because we can damage ourselves. So killing those enemies spawns this rocket here. I'm just gonna jump off him and proceed. Ooh, that was ooh. Oh, come on, stop punching me. One more health. We're fine. So here I'm gonna jump up and hopefully, okay, hello, somebody will follow me. Gnar did. So in, hello. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for this one. Okay, good enough. Scorpion didn't hit me, so that is good. Okay, here. Okay, the tight moment. First rockets, I have to manage them really well, because I have only limited amount here. That's exactly all the rockets that I can use here. Ooh, 51. This is okay. I'll have 1 HP after next rocket jump, but it's one more than I need. Okay, now we gotta kill this guy without dying, which is a bit of a problem. We can do it. Save. Now I need HP. Okay, there is HP. Let's do it like that way. It's not fast like that, but why am I with? Okay, hello. Oh my god, this is derailing very fast. It's a bit of a. Okay, let me kill him first, and then jump up. Okay, everybody, calm down here. This level shouldn't be going that terribly, but I apologize. Hello. So rocket jumps are a bit weird in this game. You don't just jump and fire a rocket instantly under yourself. You need to get to like the highest point and then boost yourself, and that way you will get boosted up these slopes. So yeah, I could have finished this level like 5 times already, but poor health management. That's why I said this is important. There'll be another section in this run where I'll need like 250 HP to be able to finish the entire section, because otherwise I'm just gonna die because I won't have enough HP to do all the rocket jumps. So here, just instead of doing arena, baiting clears and jumping over them. Nice and easy. Need to explain it probably right now. I have jump bound to a mouse wheel, and I have shooting bound to mouse wheel, different directions, but both of that will come handy. Jumping for flying the clears, and just generally jumping while moving forward, and the shooting will come in handy for the laser glitch, which is a bit too early to explain. So here is going to be a first instance of bull riding. Hopefully it goes well. It's not used all that much in normal. In tourist, it's kind of a very important strat to use. Unlucky with that kamikaze. Okay, good. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, we can just kill him now. Don't need him anymore. So now Biomech's gonna start spawning. 2. I don't need to kill all of them, but they're a bit in the way. So this boss spawns. It's actually a quite easy boss fight. His hitbox is way too big, so what we're gonna do is just shoot him. He's gonna get damaged, and he won't be able to damage us. That's how it's gonna end for him. We're gonna proceed here. So we're approaching the Ankh. This is like supposed to be a puzzle. Well, press 2 buttons. Much of a puzzle, really. And then you can keep going. And here we're gonna go spawn Gary, or whatever names you have for the Gnar. Like, different runners have different names for Gnars. Maybe they have specific names for all the Gnars. That'll be Gary again. So I'm gonna switch to a weapon that doesn't kill him instantly. Can you move away, please? Okay, thank you. So here I'm gonna do something really weird. I'm gonna fly out of bounds using the Gnar, and yeah, we have a decent speed, so I'm just gonna follow it. So what basically happens there is I jump on Gnar head, jump forward, and then he starts following me, and I keep scrolling my mouse wheel, so I just keep jumping off him, and then when I have a good height, I'm basically forgetting about the fact that I need to jump, and I just enjoyed the ride. And he got a really good speed for me here, so I'm just gonna Ooh, okay, good. Didn't fall, otherwise I would have had to wait, but I really want that armor for next level, or again I won't be able to get out of bounds. And yeah, that trick is used twice in a run. The second Gnar that we'll be using, it's kind of more weird than that one. Kind of depends from level to level. So here, there's a crouch swimming. Not very useful strat all over the run, but here it saves like 2 seconds maybe, because you're kind of close to the bottom of the... Well, it's not really a lake or sea. I'm trying to pick up rockets here. Kill this guy. Okay, I'm not sure if that's enough health. That is enough health, but I got pushed by a harpy. I got interrupted by another harpy. And now I got hit a whole bunch. Can we stop doing that, please? I might have to ward here. Okay, that looks good. Green ball, go away. Another harpy, okay. 10 HP more than we need. So we need 150 health there, because it's a triple boost. And at the start of level you have 200, and basically getting damaged by 50 puts you in a position where you just can't finish this level. I need to be careful so that that doesn't hit me. Gotta move slightly to the side. That's not gonna reach me even. What we would have done on Tourist is just fly. Do I have a It seems like I have some weird frame limiter on. That's fine anyway. 60 FPS is good enough. So here's Dunes. It's I'd say first hard-ish level, like really hard. Even though I was struggling with Tomb of Ramses before. So if I kill one more bull, Biomech and more bulls will spawn. This is not something I want to be doing, and I'm gonna bull ride all across this valley, so I need them to behave, and that seems like a good position. It's like, oh, I have to jump up the one. Oh, come on. Oh well. I'm not gonna attempt more. Obviously, you wanna run all until the gate. I got a bit unlucky, so that bull won't reach me. Time to get over the wall. Okay, good. So this fight is really annoying, but we're also gonna get laser here, so I'm gonna start scrolling laser. I'm gonna shooting. It's a glitch that only exists in the first encounter HD. In second encounter it doesn't exist, so if I scroll mouse wheel, if it has attack button there, the laser fires really fast. It's really broken. It's not really useful all around the game, but in a few spots it does help, like here. Come on. Oh, come on. Okay, that HP is not good. Okay, fine. After I deal with all these, it'll be a bit time for me to heal up, which I'm gonna do. Who's this guy? I really hate this fight. Did I hit him? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. So now a whole bunch of green boys will start spawning on top. So I'm just gonna start firing rockets there. And as soon as first one dies, they're like kind of on a, not really on a timer. It's like killing specific spawns different specific ones. So I'm gonna try not to miss single one of them, because normally that's what ends up happening for me. It's like someone survives and I just don't see them while looking at him. Is that one still alive? No, he died. Oh, that one's still alive. Yeah, that's what I meant. I had just enough ammo. There are extra enemies on every single arena in the game. You don't have to kill all of them. Next level is Subarbs, and it's kind of really easy and boring, so we're just gonna do like 2 rocket jumps and then do the switches. I mean, it's like the shortest level in the entire game. It's made that on purpose, I guess. It's the shortest 100% run as well. 60 FPS is kind of weird, but normally we'd have over 100, but I really don't need much more. Oh, actually for rocket jumps it makes it easier. That's why I was missing the rocket jumps so badly. Oh yeah. I guess I should I normally play on lowest graphical settings, and just for you guys I buffed them up a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly do that. Performance, I'm gonna drop it on low. So it's gonna look a bit uglier, but I'm gonna have more FPS. It's gonna be easier for me to play. But yeah, this level is like you press 2 buttons and can you move faster? Come on, move. And then you drop down to the sewers and that's it. Do I have more FPS? Dude, do I? What is this? Performance. Graphics. Oh, it's VSync. God damn it. Hello, game. Where are you? Yes. Okay, now 200 FPS. That looks good. Okay, finally. So sorry for that menuing, but it had to be done. The rest of this level is pretty straightforward. Just don't die. I have no idea why VSync was on actually. This game has Steam Cloud, which normally transfers all your settings. Hello, stop pushing me. Okay, good. I won't actually collect this secret for armor. And here, I mean, on the practice PC it didn't enable VSync, but here it did. No idea why. Really weird. So here is the level of which I kinda have to do as clean as possible in terms of health that I'm losing. Where is this guy? I never see him. He kinda did a lot of damage to me. Okay, he died. Okay, good. So press this button, then I start rising up. out of water. So that Scorpion kill is really important because he can do quite a lot of damage, especially when you're coming out of water here. And for next level, I need 200. Actually, I need 300 HP if you count the first jump in the level. It's like that I normally count HP later. But here will be a very conveniently placed Mega Armor, which I'm gonna pick up. So in Tourist, you can kind of skip this door if you're good. But here we really want this thing. So now I have quite a lot of HP, but I need to make sure that fish don't kill me. So what I'm gonna do here is crouch swimming. So I'm just holding crouch and getting glued to the floor and swimming faster. So that's basically the whole strategy. It's really good. You should try it yourself. Not sure if I have fish behind me, probably not. Alright, next up is Metropolis. The most boring level in this speedrun, well, mostly because for half of the level we're just gonna do absolutely nothing. I'll run in straight line. But we need to get to out of bounds first, and that's really tricky. In Tourist difficulty, there is a harpy glitch, yet again, a showcase for which you can donate. But here we just can't do it because we don't have HP for that. Okay, so getting out, I have 300 HP there, 150 armor, 150 HP. That's a lot. We really don't need that much, and I'm just gonna run there all the way. And I'm gonna be wiggling all around because that's faster. So there is like a funny story about this game. When I was practicing it for ESA, like I did one derusting stream for like 3 hours. I got a PB by like 4 minutes and something. I was like, okay, I don't need to practice it anymore. Like the day before I left, I decided to like practice it again, but the game won't launch, and I was like, maybe it's just this game being dumb. But then in Serious Sam Discord, the guys wrote down that Crow Team actually messed up something really massive, and some certificate expired, so all the games on newer engines... Oh god, we have a glitch. Okay, I fixed the audio. And the games just weren't working. It was same with Talos Principle and I believe Serious Sam 3, so glad they fixed that, because otherwise I would have gone to do down patching. Because the game would just launch and then see that certificate expired and just close without any messages to you whatsoever. We're almost there. It's like 20 more seconds probably to run there. Come on, wiggle more. Next level is really hard, unfortunately. So something I haven't mentioned yet, but we actually can change FPS in this game. However, it's done over the console, so I'll have to go to the console during this segment here and trigger the FPS change. Okay, with high FPS this is a piece of cake jumps. Okay, and last one, but not least. I'm gonna save here, this one is a bit annoying. Yeah, okay, good. So here, I'm gonna quick save just in case I really messed that up. Gonna switch FPS to 10, jump, hit the ground and crouch, and then switch my FPS back. So there is a glitch in this game called geometry clipping. It's frame perfect, but obviously the more frames you have, the harder it is. So if you hit the ground and then you crouch in a very specific frame, you can clip through this ground. And how we used to do it, we used to basically do it on 60 FPS. So, well, if you have enough speed, like while falling, you have a bit more frames than just one, but it's still really hard to do on 60 FPS. And since recently we just allowed FPS change for that. Like, there are many tricks in this round which depend on different FPS values. So for some you need really high FPS, for some you need really low, and we just decided you can just do all of them. Like in later versions of the same engine, like for example in Talos Principle, actually only in Talos Principle and Serious Sam Fusion, but we don't talk about that. It's pretty bad. It has like all glitches fixed. It's the most boring speedrun ever. There is just a menu trigger for unlimited FPS or like 30 FPS, 60 and some other values. But here the only way to do it is by going to the console. I would like to have macro for that, like a button bind. That would have been a bit less ugly. Let's call it that way. We're gonna jump over this wall. And the more health you have here, the better. Like there is a that bull. That won't make it yet. It's too far. Okay, good. So the more health you have here, you can kind of do the very special IL strat, which is well, segmented strat rather. I'm not gonna attempt it, so I'm gonna have to do this arena fight, which is the hardest fight in the entire run, and the reason being, well, there is very few health pickups that you have in this arena, there is a very little ammo you have in this arena, and basically it's just very, very hard. So hopefully it goes well. So I'm gonna use this cannonball actually on this guy, and I think that's gonna make my life a bit easier. Not getting hit by blue biomex also helps. Hello, we're still alive. Gonna pick up the armor. This is a very intense moment, so next 2 minutes are gonna be a bit of a pain for me to endure. I really hate this fight. Segmented strat is very nice, but it has to do something with geometry clipping. But you need a very annoying boost by clear, and then you need 150 HP, which I don't have. You can manage your health in a way that you will actually have it, but it's very, very hard. Oh, yeah, he fired the death rocket. Okay, now all the seals are pressed and the final wave of enemies spawns. So you're supposed to put 4 seals in this arena. It's what causes to spawn all the enemies that exist in this level. And after that, you don't have to kill all of them, most of them. A quick save here. My HP is pretty good, but you're never too safe on this level. Okay, there are a few stars here. I kind of care for my cannonballs, but at the same time, it's fine if I just waste them around. Wow, that's unlucky. It's also quite a big save down. So I wasn't looking for that biomech death rockets. When biomechs die, they fire their last shot. And that's what killed me. But they should be fine here. So I'm gonna quickly laser shoot these boys. Yeah, okay. Should be Gucci pants here. And, oh, you were still alive, what the hell? Careful there. Okay. When all these items spawns, that means you finished the arena, so I'm gonna quick save here. I'll grab extra HP. This dude should be spawning already, but there he goes. This is a bit of an annoying boss. I don't want to come way too close to him. At the same time, I kind of want, because behind him there is an exit. But if I come way too close, he's gonna smack me really hard. Annoying part is, when he takes damage, you can see that he falls into small parts. And when they land, they will do some annoying damage to you. So the more health you have for next level, the easier it gets. So basically anything above like 200 is insanely good. Anything below that is kind of hard, but I mean, how Serious Sam works is that if you have less than 100 HP by the end of a level, at the start of next one you'll get full HP. But if you have no armor, you won't get any armor, but all your armor gets pushed from one level to another. So now I'm just gonna go there and spawn the conveniently spawning there Gnar head. I'm gonna use it to clip through the level ending. Yeah, speaking of harpy flying, which is donation incentive, like if it won't get met, which is fine. I mean, so far every single run I commentated had their incentives not being met. I assume I'm cursed this year, but you can watch Tourist Run. It's a pretty cool glitch. It's a really fun one. Okay, so 2 Gnar heads spawn. Don't die. Okay. And now he's basically gonna follow us, so I'm gonna turn on this cam because he might glue onto me and start chewing my ass, which I don't really want to do. But okay, he's being slow, it's fine. Also, this Gnar head is kind of weird compared to the last one that we fought. It won't really fly that well, so every couple jumps I'll have to jump again off him. Why so? I really don't know. It's if I pick up this, the fight starts. I really don't want that to do that. Where he is? Hello, let's go. Also, I'm using minigun because minigun doesn't like when I scroll my mouse. Sometimes I hit mouse wheel up, and I obviously don't want to kill Gnar head. So what I'm doing here is basically how in second encounter all Gnar heads behave the same as this one. It might have something to do with the fact that this is like not a male or come on, not male or female Gnar head. Like there are 2 types of Gnar heads and Gnars in Serious Sam, male and female. It might have something to do with that. I really don't know, because they have different HP pool, they are different sizes, might have as well different physics. So here, and yeah, I also use the same FPS glitch, so basically turn my FPS to 10 and it's way easier to hit the frame where I'm hitting the ground at the highest speed and just clip through the ceiling. You can do it up to, well, you can probably do it on more than 60, but I only done it on 60 FPS. In fact, my tourist run, which was world record for like 2-something years, did an entire run with no saves on 60 FPS, which is quite crazy. But now you can... Oh well, I'm gonna explain it now with... hello, why are you alive? So, while we're gonna be running around with this Gnar head, I'm gonna actually explain what I meant. So first I'm gonna get up there. He's also not good at flying, probably for the same reason. But maybe... yeah, he's bad at flying. Okay, let's go. Going? Okay, he's going. What was I about? God, I forgot. That happens all the time. What was I about? What was I talking about before? I forgot. Oh yeah, FPS, thank you. So how we used to do it, since we kind of, at first console was like, console cheating, blah blah blah. We would lock ourselves on 1 FPS. And that FPS used to be 60. Since with 60 you could kind of fly Gnars and Harpies on Tourist. Okay, let me switch to point of view here. And now we're just gonna fly. Okay, so we kind of fly Gnars and Harpies on 60 FPS and also clip in the ground. Also nice background image with watermark. Good job, Crow team. So, yeah, it's only on that side. But yeah, so we had to do entire run on 60 FPS, and we also kind of still have the separation on single segment and RTA runs, and for single segment you're not allowed to load. Basically whenever you would miss a geometry clip or like a big harpy flight, come on, unglue from me, you would reset. So here, I'm gonna jump on top of this boy. Come on boy, go down. Can you move? Okay, you're going down, okay. Don't fall too far. So I'm just crouching on him and he's going down. So do I, because I'm on top of him, and I'm just gonna clip back in level after the puzzle and get to the last level of the game, which is the Great Pyramid. It has a great soundtrack. And on Tourist this level is a complete pain because the skip here is an absolute tragedy to do. It's completely random to get over this wall, but here we're just gonna use our good old rocket launcher and just double rocket jump over it, nice and easy. And the rest of this level is like trying not to die while getting to Pyramid as fast as you can, and then boss is basically on a timer, and then second phase of a boss is a complete ass. Okay. So he spawns, but you can't kill this boss. As soon as you drop his health until a certain amount, he'll start regenerating as crazy. And so we basically need to escape him and then do something about his health. It's kind of a chill part of a run, even though there is quite a few enemies around. But of course, to do it fast, it's a bit harder. I'm gonna try to snipe all the red biomex there. The charge cannonballs. Can actually do a boost here, even two. Nice. Strats. Save the secondary probably. Oh, they ran too far. Okay, boys. So a bit wasteful with my ammo, but that's fine. How are you alive? Oh, what are you doing here? I'm gonna pick up the health. It's never a bad thing to have more health. So here, as soon as we get to here, this thing starts ticking, which is basically the timer to get into the final arena. So we're gonna clean up this staircase. I'm gonna start chipping off health of the boss bit by bit. Want to get him as low as possible until we actually can kill him, which is in the second phase, which is still a couple minutes to go until we get there. But this guy is a complete douche. He can ruin your runs in many ways. All comes down to second phase, obviously, but he has kind of a random attack pattern, and sometimes he would not move at all. And some, like for example, first phase here at the pyramid while I'm waiting, he sometimes might reach me. Sometimes he might not even reach those two trees. That basically defines if he had a good movement pattern or not. And this will be really important for the second part of this boss fight, because if he doesn't move or moves way too much, you're gonna get screwed, because you will need to get him in the center of arena while also hitting 4 seals as fast as you can. Because if you don't do that, well, you're not gonna hit him with the laser, which stops his regeneration, which only has just a couple of seconds of charge, and then you gotta repeat the whole process of activating that laser. So bulls are spawning, means I can start throwing cannonballs at him. But yeah, he's very rarely not reaching me, but he's still too far. He can get like very much close to the staircase or whatever. It's not really a staircase. Boop. Maybe it's just a boring boss fight at this point. On serious, it's a bit more of a tragedy because of how much damage he does, and the fact that you need to get him really low and then make him go in the middle, yada yada, but it's okay. Okay, worst part starts now. I'm gonna make this quick save. If everything goes really bad, I'll load it somewhere later, a couple minutes, and hopefully that doesn't happen though. I need to grab this ammo because I need more cannonballs. You're annoying. I'm not sure if that's the fourth one or third one. Like during my practice run I completely missed the fact that I hit 4 seals and I was like, oh, why is the laser firing? So now I'm gonna start running. Shouldn't be firing yet, yeah. Where am I? Hello, this might not be good. He's actually going in a pretty good direction, so hope he gets there. Good boy. Okay, now get hit by a laser. Come on, dude. Should be fine, yeah. Okay. And we're almost done with the run. I mean, we're done with the boss. That's for sure. Go down. Okay. And be ready on time.
It ain't the size that matters, it's how you use it.
Time. Damn, that was fast. 36:26. I mean, it's not a PB. I think my PB is like 34, but it's pretty good. Other than level 3, it went pretty smooth. So yeah, that's kind of it. This run is a bit easier to pull off on a marathon than Tourist, which I did like in 2016. It is way different from non-HD games, like in the past 2 years, or past 2 marathons I think. There was both Tourist and Normal from normal Serious M game, non-HD, and they're quite different. The mechanics are very, very, very different. This one is way worse for co-op. Yeah, let's not watch to this cutscene. So yeah, I don't think the donation incentive was met unless it was. So quick question. Maybe it was, but I don't think it was. It wasn't. Okay. And on this point, we're gonna sign off and go watch Doom.